I have done another book haul, even though I barely read the books I bought last time and the time before. I'm being very lazy about it and just sitting here spending a bunch of money on books I'm gonna slowly read, but I'm spending a lot of money on them. So I ordered book 4 and book 5. I accidentally ordered book 6 instead of book 5. I discontinued that order and then ordered book 5. And yes, you can pre-order 6, but I don't like pre-ordering things. I am fine if the thing is coming out in a couple of weeks. I can do that. Or a couple of days. I can do that. But if it's months away, I hate pre-ordering stuff. I do not like it. I don't care for it, mostly because it is the fear of that thing not coming. And I know quite often when someone pre-orders something, they do not get that thing. I've met several people who do not get their pre-ordered stuff, especially if it's months away. So I don't like doing that, so I discontinued the ordering of 6 and ordered 5 like I wanted. I ordered book 2 of Kingsmaker. It is literally my favorite comic series. It is so good. If you haven't read Kingsmaker, you need to read Kingsmaker. The ending of 2 is super traumatic. I was not expecting that's where they cut into the ending of book 2, but also it's no surprise they decided to cut it in that spot. So if you order Kingsmaker 2, you're gonna be traumatized. So I ordered book 7, A Ballad, Sword and Wine, and yes, I haven't read book 5 and 6, but you guys know from my other videos that I write notes when it comes to Ballad, Sword and Wine, and that I go back and forth from the back of the book, which has the character information, and the front of the book, which has the map on it, because I can't keep up with it because I'm not intelligent enough to read the series. It's literally one of my top 10 favorite animes, but I am not intelligent for the series. I have to write little notes about every little description, so it takes me super long to do videos and read these books because I'm not smart enough for the series. I love the series, but I'm not smart enough for it. Books I have bought the second book and third books for, even though I have not read the first book. So this one, I haven't read the first book, and I bought the second one. I've not read the first book, but I bought the second and third one. But I like 300 Years of Longing, and I like Copper Coins, and the author of this series is the same author of those 2 books, so I'm pretty sure I will love this series. I also bought this one, and I have not read the first book, but the descriptions of this one and this one makes me think I'm going to absolutely enjoy these series. And I have bought the third book of 300 Years of Longing and the third book of Copper Coins. I have sat down and read both first 2 books. It did take me a long time to read the first book of those series, but I finally sat down and read them, and I absolutely adore both of them, even though this series is making me confused. I absolutely adore this series, and this is actually, if I'm believed to believe, is the last book of the series. It is only 3 books long. It is very enjoyable. I love it, but it's also my kind of thing. But yes, it is good, and it's the last book. So I was planning to buy book 7 originally back the last time I ordered books, but I didn't, because by the time I was going to put it in my cart, I realized how expensive it is. I wait every few months to buy books and buy the ones that came out during those months because it's cheaper than buying it when it comes out. Well, I also noticed at the time that 8 could not be found anywhere, not on Amazon, not on Barnes & Noble, and I started freaking out because I have all year planned out. Every 3 months or every 2 months, I have set of books put at the end of the month or somewhere at the mid of the month to order, and I know which books to buy because I make sure to check through the pre-orders when these books are coming out, and I put them during those last 3 months, like, oh, this book's is coming out in June and July and August. I will put them all together in my August list. But yes, I cannot find book 8, and I thought I saw book 8 before. Like, you can find 9, but you can't find book 8, and I started freaking out. Like, what am I gonna do? I want to buy book 8, but I can't find book 8. Luckily, when I decided to order book 7 this time around, because I had put it on the list for this month, that book 8 was there, and I bought it. I was like, yes, book 8 is here. I will buy it. It is out. I will get it. It wasn't originally on my list, but I decided to get it because I wanted it. and I need it. I've yet to read book 6, but I needed to have this series. I have to have this series. It's one of the few dark romances I actually like, because I rarely like dark romances, but I like this one, mostly because both of them are toxic. I only like dark romances when both partners are toxic. The main character is the more toxic of the two, but they're both toxic. I bought book 6. I almost accidentally did not buy it, but I bought it. I will say here and now, though, it is super thin. Like, I usually don't have an issue with how thin or thick Seven Seas books are, except when it comes to this series. I feel like they keep making it smaller and smaller so they can drag the series out longer and longer, because I feel like this series could be a much more smaller and shorter series if it weren't for the fact that Seven Seas is making it super thin. Am I wrong or am I right? Because it feels like they're purposely making the series thinner and thinner so they can get away with selling more books of the series. With other books, I don't really mind or care that they're super thin, except for this series. Because it's like, why is it this thin? I bought the first book of the series, and the author of the series is the same author for this series, and several others I own. I actually do like this author specifically for the stories. I don't know anything about the author, but I like their works. I thought book 2 of the series was supposed to be out already, so I had it on my list, except it wasn't. It's supposed to come out later, like next month, I think, or sometime this month. I'm not sure which one, but it's supposed to come out during my August. So I went and made sure that it was on my August list so I could buy it in August. But yes, I will buy the second book. I already have plans to buy the second one. I don't know what this book is about, but like from the description, I know it's probably going to be my kind of thing, especially when I already like most of the Arthur's other works. And Dear Door, I've already read this series. I just get to own actual physical copies of it, just the same as Kingsmaker. So I'm happy with it. I now own book 2 and 3. So book 11 is finally out. I own book 9 and 10, but I was waiting until book 11 was out because I was told and warned how bad book 9 and 10 gets. So I waited until book 11 was so I could read all 3 books all together to keep my sanity. So yes, now that I own book 11, I will read book 9 and 10 and enjoy 11. And it's so happy. Like, I wasn't originally planning to buy the special edition, but I did buy the special edition mostly because Barnes & Noble didn't give me the choice at the time. It only allowed me to buy the special edition, and all these books were way more expensive on Barnes & Noble than they were on Amazon. Like, some of these were $3 to $10 more, like, especially this one. This one was $10 more the last time I checked. It was insane, but I had to have it because it's really one of my favorite series. But yes, I finally own all of these, and I'm very happy, especially this one.